Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Our verse for today is Ephesians 3:20-21, and I'll read it from the Living Bible. Now glory be to God, who by his mighty power at work within us is able to do far more than we would ever dare to ask or even dream of, infinitely beyond our highest prayers, desires, thoughts, or hopes. May he be given glory forever and ever through endless ages because of his master plan of salvation for the church through Jesus Christ. What do you dare to ask of God? What is infinitely beyond our highest prayers, desires, thoughts, or hopes that God is capable of doing? Personally, I struggle with this verse. One of the commentaries that I read regarding this passage in Scripture describes it as exploding with power and abundance. So I know the power of God is available to me if I just ask. But how do I know if I'm asking for the right thing? For example, I pray for the salvation of loved ones, but does that depend on God? He's not going to force anyone to accept him. So how dare I ask for that? Or I pray for the healing of certain people I know, and unless it's his will, he's not going to heal them. I've read other commentaries and articles saying things like, if you've ever been blown away by an answer to prayer, then you've sampled the meaning of Ephesians 3, verse 20. And that's wonderful. I'm so happy for those who have. But I wonder about those who haven't had those blown away answers to prayer. What's wrong with them? Did they ask for the wrong thing? Maybe they didn't have faith. And how do we know? What does this verse actually mean? It seems to have so many caveats and can feel quite discouraging instead of empowering. So instead of pretending I can fully understand this part of Scripture and that I have all the answers, I will share with you what I do know. I know God has the most unique, out of this world, mind-blowing power to do whatever he wants and is capable of answering our prayers in the most creative ways imaginable. It's not our job to come up with solutions for our problems with our terribly limited perspectives. I believe that a part of understanding this verse is about letting go and letting God. Obviously, there's a time and a place for us to do our part, but don't limit God in how he has to answer your prayer. For example, who would have thought that you could have supernatural strength by having long hair? Or being freed from a prison thanks to an earthquake? Or a floating axe head thanks to a stick in the water? Or feeding thousands of people from 2 fish and 5 loaves? The list goes on. So let go and let God. I'll see you tomorrow.